Alright, you guys, now it's time for the second craft from today's 2 for $10 craft kit. So this one is going to be with the silver tones, and we're going to be doing the silver stars here, and then these silver iridescent star-shaped confetti or star-shaped glitter. Alright, so this is kind of a trifold card, and it says Wish Big. It's very cute. And so we're going to be decorating this. Now, you have 4 panels here. 3 of them are the same size, so we're going to set those to the side, and then one of them is going to be about this size. So, I wanted to kind of show you that you can cut, you can actually create little mice from a piece of paper. So, I'm sure you all now know at this point how to make a heart, of course, out of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and cut yourself a heart. Now I'm going to cut this a little big, and you can cut yours smaller than this, of course, but just for the purposes of showing you how to do this, okay? So once you have your heart here like so, you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut it in half. Alright, and now at this point I kind of curve right here just a little bit, kind of curve that edge, okay? Actually I'm going to curve this just a little bit more. So I'm going to make this a little bit more of kind of a nice kind of soft edge, okay? So you get something that kind of looks like this. Alright, so those are the 2 differences. See how that's the one half, see how that's kind of sharp and that's kind of rounded. That's what it's talking about. Okay, so now this is going to be your little mouse, and he's kind of looking up, right? So of course, I know this is way too big, but I'm just showing you how to do it. So now right here at the point, okay, you're going to be actually taking this, and you're actually going to be cutting it like so. And this right here is his little ear. So you're going to kind of fold it like this. Okay, so you get one kind of this little like kind of taco shape, and this is where his little ear is going to go. All right. So far, he's coming together pretty cute. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue this in place here. Okay. And if you want to make another ear for behind, of course you could do that. And this is just how you do it. Okay. And then you can just put that little ear back here. Of course, that one we're not going to curve up because then it would make your mouse a little bit too 3D. Alright, so now we have our 2 little ears, and we have our little body here. Alright, and then all you have to do is make a little foot, which is just some little random little kind of piece that kind of looks like this. So it doesn't even need to be fancy. It's literally just like a little rounded rectangle, and it's going to just be his little foot down here at the bottom. And then we'll just do his little arm, which is just kind of a tapered little line here, and tapered just means it's skinny on one end and a little bit thicker on the other end. So it kind of looks like his little arm. So we'll glue his little foot down and his little arm down. Okay. And then, of course, he needs a little tail. So to do that, we're just going to use this piece of paper right here, and I'm just going to cut the tiniest little piece I can possibly cut. Okay, which is going to be like the skinniest piece possible. You're going to use your scissors, and I know that you all know how to do this. Remember when we were kids and you learned how to curl ribbon? You do the same thing with the paper. I'm going to do just a little bit. I might kind of continue that curl because I know it's not going to be perfect. Okay, and I'm going to glue this little tail down. And then I can always go back and kind of glue his little tail. Alright, and then all you gotta do is just add a little eye. So you have a little black pen. And there you have a little eye and his little nose. Okay. So, and I'm just gonna emphasize some of his little lines here from his foot. And underneath his little arm and underneath his ear. Alright, so there we have a little mousey. Isn't he so cute? Alright, and you can see his little curly little tail here. Okay, so I actually might leave him this big. No, I'm not, because he's just so big. So you can make multiple mice, and actually I might put him on the back. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to make a really small little one because I want my mouse to be little. So you can watch me again, but now you can see I'm going to be going much faster here because I'm going to be making my little mouse body. I decided to curve it ahead of time. My little guy's going to be looking up like that. I'm going to cut out his little ear. You can see how this would be like impossible to try and follow along as I'm like, make the little mini taco. You're like, what are you even talking about? I'm going to do a second little ear here. It's just about making like kind of curved shapes and pointy shapes and kind of pairing them together. It's just really easy. Easy enough to do. And it's just like paper piecing, you know, kind of like paper applique in a fashion. Oh, and look at that. I've got a little piece of this already cut. All right, perfect. So now I'm going to start piecing my little mousey guy together here. Dun, dun, dun. Mousey mouse. Okay. And his little foot, his little arm. Oh, and I just remembered I forgot his little tail, which we'll do now. Oh, and I'm realizing his little arm is just a little bit too pointy. There we go. Oh gosh, what a cute little mouse. Okay, and then we're going to cut a little more of this piece of paper here. The skinniest little sliver I possibly can do. Use my scissors to curl it the best I can. I know it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. It's just to kind of get that ball rolling. I usually kind of curve it myself, or finish the curl, and I kind of wrap it around my finger to kind of do that. Let's stick my little tail onto the little mouse. All right. So now it's time to glue on the stars. So now we have, of course, I wanted the wish bag and the star to, I want that to kind of go hand in hand. So the star's going to go in the second panel. Okay. And then my little mouse is going to go at the bottom here, and he's going to be looking up at the star. Okay. Now, if you don't like the mouse, that's okay. You can always like draw or stamp out a little image on your little gray piece of paper and cut it out and put it on there. So then that way it all kind of matches and kind of all kind of goes together. Okay. All right. So now I have my little mousey guy here. I like to just draw like a little bit of a black line kind of on some of these where these shadows might be. That's what I did there. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna draw just a little slit in his little ear there. Actually just going to outline his ear just a little bit. Oh gosh, that did not turn out as good as I thought it was going to, but I think I'm going to go with it. All right. Okay, so now we have our little mouse. Look how cute he is inside looking up at that little star. All right, and now because I know that otherwise my little tail is going to get flattened, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to kind of pull that kind of tight a little bit and kind of smash it down and trim his little tail kind of short, but at least the curve is there. Even if it's not a very big curve, I want at least one little curl. Even if I do have to crease it, it's okay. At least I got the little curl in. Oh, come on, just stay. Because I tried to put so little glue that it literally just dried up on me. Come on. All right. There we go. Okay. So in case you're wondering what I ended up doing there, see how I kind of glued it down on just one of those little curves. Okay. So now we're going to go in with the little silver stars, and we're going to just add those in. And so I really wanted to do just like little single stars on this whole thing, which is going to take a little bit of time, but it's really what I wanted to do here. Okay. So, I'm just going to pour some of these out here. I'm just going to put a single star one at a time into each of the little pieces of the little tiny dots of glue. Okay, one or two. It's going to be almost impossible to just do one. Or you can do like what I did in the last card, the other card, where we just did little groupings of stars, where we just sprinkled all of the starship glitter on the entire card and then shook off the excess. And what happens is that multiple stars will stick to each little dot of glue. So you can kind of decide how you'd like to do that. In fact, I may end up doing that just to save some time here. Even though I love the look of just a little single star on each of the dots of glue, sometimes multiple stars stick. You just don't really want to pick off little stars, you know? Okay. We're getting there. We got a few more left. Obviously, like I said, I gave you way too many stars here to do just a single star, but I give you an opportunity to really be able to use a lot of your star-shaped glitters. And you can use, you know, a ton or just a few, so you really have the opportunity to do that. Okay. All right. So there we have that. So then on the back side, so this is what these three little gray panels here are for, is so that on the back side of your card, you can then put these down so then you can write your little message. Or you can put photos, or you can draw little doodles, you can do fun little different things. Because we still have some of this ribbon left over from the other card, this iridescent ribbon, I'm actually going to wrap it around this middle one here and tie a little bow, because I thought that would be really cute. And there's a second silver star. Wait. There is a second silver star in here. Well, you can incorporate that wherever you'd like. That's fun. Okay. Just going to pull that tight. Scoot that up so that my little tiny bow that I created is just at the top there. Pull my bow tight. Okay. I'm going to trim my bow short, the little tails short. Alright. I'm going to glue this one on here in the middle. And if your bow is being finicky, you can always glue that in place. Just put a little dot of glue underneath the knot there, and you can just hold that down. And that will hold your bow and kind of keep your ribbon from moving around as well. You have to actually hold on for 10 seconds though. I'm notorious for being like, no, I don't want to wait. Even while I'm sitting here waiting, I'm gluing this down, even though I just flung stars everywhere. Alright. Oh, and because I still have some of these stars, why not? I'm going to glue some more on this back side too. I got them. Might as well use them. Okay, alright, and then I'll put some glue on this back one here, and this will be the final piece. So now I've got something on each of my little panels. I have little stars there, and I'm going to do this big star down here because I thought that's just kind of fun. Of course, you don't have to add in this big star in the back, but I'm going to anyway. I'm going to put down here at the bottom, so that way I have an opportunity to do something else here at the top if I'd like. I'm going to do some little star groupings in each of these other corners here too. Just because I feel like having only the stars in that one spot right there just made it feel kind of heavy. Weirdly, it seemed kind of out of place, even though there was something on each of the other panels. I just feel like it really needed to be kind of separate there. Okay. Alright. Okay, so there we have it. So here is the back side. Whoops, sorry, my arm is in the way. Here's our back side with the star and the fun little ribbon. And then on the front side here we have Wish Big, and we have the mouse and the star. Oh my gosh, that turned out so cute. And then of course it sits up all on its own. Very, very fun. All right, you guys, those are today's 2 for $10 little craft kits, or craft kit rather. Craft kits, because there's 2, but it's a kit because you get all the pieces in one kit, but you get 2 little crafts. So gold stars and silver stars, yay! Have a fun rest of your day, guys. I'll see you later.